Man, keyboard mashers, bro. I'm not even a nerd. You the actual nerd. What's up? Yo, what's up, Mike? Mike, definitely no hard feelings like I don't want you guys to feel like I was like upset or anything. We definitely got to pick like a better day or like another day to schedule it. Can you guys hear me? All right, or is it kind of quiet? Like you guys hear everything? Okay. Cuz it is kind of quiet on my end. It's good. All right, cool, cool. The game volume is good too. I feel like it's quiet. Like I really do. Oh my gosh. You do not get out of here with that third Hokage versus Master Roshi. Like,
団員はアホばっかりだが、まあ今年は新人を2
can I
人入れ
skip
たが、
this?
そのくせ魔法帝になるとか抜かしやがって、俺はなんだかそいつを気に入っちまった。この小僧を見てると昔を思い出す。
Yo, Vermilion, what's up? Actually, just seeing you just now reminded me. I gotta tweet the stream out so people can know.
いたような気がする。顔も名前も思い
I
出せない。
totally forgot about that.
あいつは今どこで何をしてんだろうな。
Let's see here.
すっかり遅くなっちまったな。ユリウスの旦那は話が長えんだ。今夜はいい月じゃねえか。そういや、もうすぐ月食があるんだったな。100年に一度。すっかり遅くなっちまったな。おかしなこと言ってるな。なんで100年に一度が懐かしいんだ。
No, I already knew it was you, Manny. I didn't want to name drop you, but I know it's you. I know it's you.
お別れだ、アスタ。
また会えるって。
思い出した。小僧、また会ったな。
ヤリさん、
ああ、
まだつかないんですか？
うるせえな。てめえが空間魔法使えれば歩かないで済むんだよ。
無理ですよ。ここ初めてですもん。
だったら黙ってろ。
せめて飛んでいけばいいのに。すみません、俺飛べないっす。
私もよ。何度も言わせないで。
少しは申し訳なさそうにしてよ。
てめえが俺たち全員乗せて飛ぶか？ああ、
Street say we talking about that Clover? Yeah, we is.
この俺に飛べ。
We is, especially since we on break this week
てめえ。
いや、俺別に変
with the whole like Corona stuff. That's so lame that we gotta like wait another week. But I mean,
こんな場所にもダンジョン
I definitely get it. We're in a good spot, or not really. I mean, I don't know. It's like we kind of are in a good spot for a break, cause like we're at like the very beginning of the Heart Kingdom stuff. So like,
14年前の俺が。
it's like it's not like we're still in the middle of like Yami and Asta and them. Like we're just like right there.
14年前にこの後どうしたか直接俺から聞いておけばよかった。
I agree. Zora definitely does need more screen time. Like for sure, for sure. How do I think the next chapter is gonna turn out? Honestly, they're definitely gonna finish up Luck for sure. Like I do think Luck is gonna get like the finish up with like his fight, but I'm not really for sure exactly like what he's gonna do to win. Like a part of me feels like that like knocked out Spirit Guardian in the back is gonna have to help him. Like I don't like for some reason I just can't see Luck beating that skin dude by itself. But then again, you never know. Like it does seem like the Black Bulls have like crazy plot armor all on their own. So like there's that. I don't even know how to play. What else? Noel's gonna get clapped. Yeah, like I don't even know why it's even a thought that Noelle is gonna do anything against Vonica. Like I really don't. There's like it would just make no sense for Noelle to like stand a better chance than Yuno did against Xenon or than like Asta did against Dante. Like I really think it's gonna be like a repeat of those. Unfortunately, like. After Luck will probably see Leo next. I hope so. Honestly, like I am like a million times more interested in whatever Leo has going on. Like cause Leo gets like so much downplay, especially since like it's like being like Marileona and like Fuegolian's being like the younger brother. Like people just be sleeping on him, and then like the one chance in the Elf arc when he had to have his moment, he just like passes out. It was super whack. Exactly, and it's one of those things where I understand like Noelle being some people's like favorite character and all that, but at the same time, you just gotta be like realistic. Whereas like there's no way, like there's legit no way she's gonna beat them. Okay, I'm just saying though, I'm just saying realistically. Also, Josuke, I'm doing this until your stream starts, and then I'm hopping in there. You the goofy. You the only one that thinks Noelle. I don't even. Like it's literally only you who thinks that Noelle is gonna do something against Vonica. Like you're the only one who thinks that. Noelle is going to get like stomped out. Like it's gonna be no diff. Like it's going to be no diff the exact same way it was with Asta and Yuno. Let me see. Also, the last Dark Disciple is missing, probably heading for Gaja, because the 5 Dark Disciples and 5 Spirit Guardians, then Vonica can have Laurel for herself. Yeah, I agree. It's weird though. I really want to see like Gaja actually go out. Like I was actually looking more forward to like his fight than like a lot of other people's. Never seen the Quartet Night story? The Quartet Night story is actually pretty dope. Like I beat it forever ago, and like I thought it was over with, but like the character you see on the screen right now, Karna, apparently you have to beat the like you can do Yami's side of the story. And you have to beat it to unlock her, and I don't know anything about her, but that's why I wanted to beat it and unlock her. Josuke, I appreciate it with the whole overlay. I do. I'm in desperate need. Like, I haven't even seen this one in forever. Like I pulled it up, I was like, it's kind of rough. quick so I can get back to the chat. She'll do something broken and then be out of mana, leaving somebody else to swoop in and save her. Maybe. I'll be so mad though. Like if they let Noelle do something to actually kind of stand a chance. Oh, that'd make me so mad because I would never hear the end of it. Guys are gonna pull up. Monica gonna troll Noelle hard about her mom. Now that's actually like what I think is gonna happen. Like that's what I think is actually gonna go down. What else we got? In your opinion, is Magna underrated strength wise? Dude, so like Magna is a topic that like I feel like a lot of people just overlook. Cause if you remember back in the fight when he was going head to head against the elf version of Luck, like Magna was literally holding his own. Like they was like him and like the elf version of Luck, like he was going at it. It wasn't until like Elf Luck had to like turn it up and get even more serious that like it became like too much for him. So like I really do think Magna is very, very underrated in terms like of strength, especially for the Bulls. Let me see. Dude, I like for Black Divider to be exalted. If they actually like if they made a second one of this, I wouldn't be mad because like I can already feel like that whole like they have new designs for characters but they're not in this game. But this is like all we got. Spade Nation. Sage, if you don't get that Spade out of here, we do not do no Spade Nation in here. It's the Clover Kingdom. SMB, what's up? What's going on, bro? I mean, granted, like Magna did have Vanessa like kind of blocking for him, so like if anything were to go wrong, like he would be saved. But like if you go back and like look at that fight, he was getting in. Like a lot of the other Black Bulls wouldn't have done as well as like he did. And granted, he does kind of just know like Luck's like fighting style a little bit, so he had the advantage on that one. But I think he did good. Sage, I'm gonna remember all that Spade stuff you talking right now. I'm gonna remember it too. I'm gonna remember.
緊急です魔法帝オートに賊が侵入しました多くの魔導士が賊
それなら小僧や昔の俺が何とかする
Honestly, what I'm most looking forward to, like not including the stuff going on in the Heart Kingdom, is like a lot of that stuff surrounding that like mysterious Black Bulls member that like me and everybody else think it's the vice captain of the Black Bulls that popped up in the Spade. But how do you feel about the theory that William let himself be captured after the latest anime episode? Oh man, that theory is so interesting. Cause it was Street. It was the guy named Street who like who had even showed it to me. Like I don't know if it was his theory or not, but he was like talking about how when William did that great Mistleton tree when the Diamond Kingdom attacked, like if he let himself get captured just to do that in the do that in the Spade Kingdom, which would be like, it would be super interesting if that was all part of his strategy, and I could totally see William coming up with a strategy like that, because if you think about it, he's a very like self-sacrificing person. I mean, as we've seen from the whole Elf arc, like William is no stranger to sacrificing his entire self for like whatever mission he has, and like honestly, instead of him having a full-blown fight, just letting him get captured makes more sense, I guess, because he'll drag less people into it. So I think it's an interesting theory, and it would like definitely like make William more impressive, because it's like, oh, he allowed himself to get captured. So like people wouldn't be able to call him one of the weaker captains or the weakest captain. Because I mean, even myself, as of right now, I don't really think William's all that strong, at least from what he's shown us. But like if that was the case, he would be higher up than me. What training do you think Charlotte and Real went through? I mean, because Real trained with one of the Spirit Guardians, so like, the thing is, Real's also part of that like younger group, so I wouldn't be surprised. Like, so like that makes sense. Now with Charlotte, I think I kind of think she like went through some training to possibly like I think she was able to. What am I trying to say? I think she went through some training to be able to fight kind of more like how Charlotte fought. Like, because if you remember when Charlotte and Yami fought, she was able to use like her roses to like mess with his senses so he couldn't like use ki and dodge effectively and like things along that nature. I don't think that those were abilities that Charlotte just has on her own. So I think like she definitely trained to be able to do stuff like that, which would be dope if she could. Like, cause I mean Charlotte is one of my favorite captains. Like she's in that like top half for me, like out of the 9 captains, cause she's honestly super sluggish. Like people just assume she's weak. Luck being stage 1 was a big surprise. I think a lot of people in the community overscale characters, so I think Luck not going all out being stage 1 is good for character growth. Honestly, Luck being stage 1 shocked me, because like, I don't know, like I have mixed feelings on the whole like stage thing, because like, it's like the story introduced stages, right? And like just as quickly as they introduce them, it's like every stage under like 2 is like irrelevant. Like 9 through 3 just don't even matter. If you're that stage, there's no point of even bringing you up. So and it's just weird to me, like why even introduce this like staging system if you're not even going to use like half of it? I mean, not saying I want characters to be weak or anything, but like it's, I don't know. It just seems like a waste. It just seems just like a waste to me. Get behind. It's too early for everyone and their moms to be stage 0. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm getting at. It's way too early for that. Like I think if they would have like started it off like lower, where everybody's like 5 and 6 or 5 and 4, and then like had it save up, but before it gets all crazy. But like, yeah, I agree with you on that one. I hope Magna gets a main fight in this arc. I do too, but unfortunately, like since they said he was off training with Zora, I feel like they're gonna make those two like share a spotlight, which is kind of lame. Who's the best wife for Asta? Now I already know everybody thinks that it is Noelle, but it actually isn't. If you look, it might actually be Mimosa, because if this goes like a Naruto-esque route where Hinata slid in the end, then Mimosa has a big chance. Now, if we're going off of my personal favorite choice for Asta, it would be a tie between Mimosa, and this is going to shock a lot of people, but Rebecca. Because, like, Rebecca's actually mad cool. Like, it's too bad that she isn't, like, an actual fighter or anything, because I think she'd be a cool character to see in the series a lot, but... but I like Mimosa and that other chick I just said. Rebecca, I just forgot. What else? William is so situational that it's hard to place him. Yeah, like I do agree. He's very situational, so it's hard to place him. And then also my main issue with William is like it seems like he don't be paying attention in fights. Like, cause when the Diamond Kingdom attacked Keaton or whatever, and he did his big tree thing, he was just chilling, and then like almost got snuck attacked, or you almost got like he got snuck up on by Lotus, and it's like, bro, you're in the middle of a battle, like you gotta be paying attention. Like how could you let Lotus sneak up on you? So. Like, I just feel like he's not like the best fighter. Like I feel like he has lots of really big moves, but like as far as like being a good fighter, I'm like not really. What else? Josuke, I'm not capping. I'm speaking facts. Nothing but the facts. Let me see. Sucks the anime will be halting around 132, but it's good the animators were able to work from home. I wonder if they'll focus on manga stuff at this time. What do you mean? Cause I seen like some rumors about that. Like, 'cause I know that like One Piece, I know like the One Piece anime was going to be taking a break because of the coronavirus stuff. But is it going to be like multiple series? Like Black Clover is one of them too? Cause I actually just don't know. Stages are dumb. Yeah, I agree. Stages are just a little dumb to me. Like I don't. It's not that I think they're dumb. I just wish they were executed better. Like they just got introduced and became relevant really
Oi.
fast.
こんなところに来てどうすんだよ。
William hasn't gone all out yet. I'm assuming he's focused on his squad's survival rather than his own. That's another thing I'd be trying to say. Like William is like a self-sacrificing dude. So like, I do kind of think that William is the kind of person that can't really fight all out if there's a bunch of his comrades around. I mean, that's just my own headcanon, of course, but that's just kind of like what I think.
暴走させよったのか。
止まれ。ここから先、許可なく立ち入ることはできない。
Who you think gonna help Luck for real in this fight? I mean, like it's like I said, I think one of the Spirit Guardians is gonna come help him. Like I kind of just like of course I want Luck to win on his own, but man, if Luck wins on his own, I'm gonna be kind of annoyed. Unless he does it like off of some kind of strategy. Like if he just outsmarts his opponent, then that's totally different. Because just because someone is stronger than you doesn't mean that they win like every time. Like strategy in fights is really important. Like, granted, Black Clover is definitely all about matchups, but if Luck has some kind of strategy or figures out how his magic works and is able to take him out because of that, I'll be totally fine because of that. But if he just overpowers him, then I'm going to be like, okay, this is stupid. Scaling is dumb. Sage, yeah, you and me both have our, like, oh my gosh. We both have our gripes about the scaling in the Black Clover community, in the Black Clover community, but I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that. What else? Oh my god. Okay, so One Piece and all the other long-running ones are going to stop. Dang, that kind of sucks. So this is going to be like this, like, break on Crunchyroll for a while, just no new anime. I mean, not that I watch One Piece weekly anyway, but it's still just gonna be weird, I guess. So that's like all of them then. That's like all of them are gonna be taking a break. So that's like Black Clover, One Piece, Boruto. Man, I'm not really gonna miss Boruto. This is crazy to think about. How important William has become, he's getting a volume cover. Oh my gosh, is he really? Because if he is, I'll start buying volumes again. Like, I haven't bought any in like a really long time. Just because, like, I just be lazy. I just be lazy, like, so I just haven't really thought about it. And like, made my way out to the store. So I only have like the first couple volumes, and then I have like, I do have the first volume in Japanese, like wrapped up. But like that's about it as far as like the different volumes that I have. Like I don't have like the crazy collection. What else? The Spirit Guardians getting clapped off screen hurts my soul. The Heart Kingdom really big William. Dude, I was so mad that the Heart that they got like beat off screen. Like not like in my chapter video, I said we definitely didn't have time for a bunch of fights, like to see like 5 or 6 individual fights all at once, which I still stand by. But at the same time, for them to just be as hyped up as they were, like before the time skip, just to get like obliterated off screen, it's just like, come on now. Like it wasn't even like they were standing a chance. It was like it was literally like the first panel, the Heart Kingdom is being is getting like tore up, and then the very next panel, all of the Spirit Guardians are down except for Geyser. It's like, come on now. Like y'all could have at least pretended to stand a chance. Like. Still got the summer seasonal anime, so that's not that bad. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I wonder if this is gonna delay like different series that was supposed to come out. Like I wonder if this is gonna delay like season 5 of like My Hero. Season 5 or season 6? I think it's season 5. Or like I wonder if this is gonna delay like Food Wars. 'Cause I know Food Wars just came back. What else? I'm definitely getting behind on the chat. So I would not be buying with William on it. You be hating on William for no reason. Be hating on my mans for no reason at all. I mean, sure, he messed up pretty bad, but I mean, you know, it happens. We all mess up. We all mess up. I agree the Spirit Guardian should have did something. Yeah, like, now, if the Spirit Guardians, like, if they, like, get up from their, like kind of like how I was saying that I think if this, a Spirit Guardian might get up to help Luck. Like, if they all do something like that, I'd be okay. Like, or not okay, but I'd be, like, less upset about how this is playing off. Because, like, just them getting pumped up to be, like, so strong just to get no dips off screen. It's like, by, like, fodder, Dark Disciple people. A William Yami cover would be clean. No lie. That would be clean. How did Yuno think he could even take on Xenon when Xenon easily destroyed William? It's one of them things, bro, where I think he just, like, seen it and he was like, well, I gotta do something. Like, it's like you walk in and you see it, you're like, I have to at least try. Like, I have to at least attempt to stand a chance. Like, like, he definitely did get clapped. And, like, I really hate that because Yuno's, like, one of my favorite characters. But, hey, man, you gotta at least try. Also, Yuno didn't even know about the whole devil possession thing. Well, I'm assuming he didn't know. So, that could have been another take on it. William had Giant and Wood Dragon, that would be hype. That would be hype. Is Quartet Knights good? Quartet Knights is cool if you have people to play it with. Like, trying to find matches online can be a little bit annoying. And, like, the story is mad short, so if you're going for, like, a super, like, in-depth story, I mean, I wouldn't get my hopes up. Like, it's not particularly very difficult or long. They have a free trial of it on the PlayStation Store. So, like, if you just want to try it out, you can play it for free. So, like, there's always that. But it just takes a long time to get matched up with people, and you just end up having to play with computers. Honestly, though, playing with computers is low-key more fun than playing with people, because the computers be real good, so... True, William is very, very important. Favorite character? I don't even, like, I have lots of favorite characters in Black Clover. Like I do like William, just because, like, I like how complex of a character he is. I enjoy Zora, just because, like, he's a very, like, a necessary character. I like Charlotte. Asta's okay. Like, the whole shonen protagonist thing kind of gets old for me. Probably, like, if I had to have a favorite character, it's probably Yuno. Yeah, probably Yuno. William equals trash. William's not trash. Crazy how just when we think Asta might be able to put up a fight against Yami, Yami comes in and slaps Dante real quick. Yeah, I don't know why people ever thought that Asta was anywhere near Yami. Like, now if you compare, like, Asta right now to beginning of the story Yami, then that's a different story for sure. But at the same time, that's just, like, not even fair. And it's just like, it's one of the things where, like, narratively, why would you think that Tabata would ever... Ooh, excuse me, why would Tabata ever let, like, Asta become close to Yami in, like, strength? Like, I mean, it just doesn't make sense, like, at all.
久しぶりだぜ全部
Like, oh yeah, definitely make sure you guys leave a like for the stream. I always forget that too. What else? Asta was rampaging to scratch Dante. Yuno doesn't get a form like that because he's not possessed. Nothing to brag about. Yeah, unfortunately, like that is why Asta did a little bit better than like that is why Asta did a little bit better than Yuno, just because he does have like a form. So, you know, there's not much that we can do about that. However, like, I don't know. Like, it's not like this form is, it's not like Asta can control it or go it on his own. So I don't really think that puts him too far above Yuno, at least in my head. What else? Yeah, Asta couldn't even get close to touching Dante in his normal black form. Yeah, no, it was like no difficulty whatsoever.
あなたは本物の団長なのですか？なぜ族と一緒にいるのです？
Let me see.
訳ありで詳しくは言えねえがこのことはユリウスの旦那も知ってる
魔法帝も？そうですか。でも
I was now on the Wicca, and they added that Luck has a larger magic power because of his training. I mean, we could maybe assume that, but like, I definitely don't like how they just assume stuff.
はい。
悪いが俺のことはしばらく内緒にしてくれ
Asta didn't do better than yeah, he really didn't, as far as I'm concerned. Like, as far as I'm concerned, like they really did honestly, they really did about the same. Cause like like one big thing with Asta, like how the dude said earlier, Asta did die a bunch of times during that fight. Like he legit died. So like if Vanessa wasn't there, it would have went very different. And like Yuno had to fight by himself. Like Yuno didn't have someone to bring him back to life. So like that's not really fair on like his part. Or not that it's not fair. I just don't think that we should like, you know, say that Asta necessarily did better just because honestly he should have been out of the picture a lot, like way sooner. Everything still sound the same? I had to put in a headphone because I can't hear the game myself, and I just realized it like just now. So let me know if everything still sounds the same. Let me see, what you talking about? Just wait for the chapter when Dante returns to the Spade with Yami and sees the Spade capital is destroyed. Yeah, Street, you missed it. We were just talking about that thing that you had sent me with like William possibly being the person to like do that same big tree thing that he did in the Diamond Kingdom. Or not in the Diamond Kingdom, but when the Diamond Kingdom attacked. Some people are saying Asta is miles above Yuno. Definitely not. There's no way he's miles above Yuno. Like, just because he got to use a berserk form that he can't even control doesn't make him miles above Yuno. Like, that's like saying Naruto was always miles above Sasuke because he had the Nine Tails in him. Like, that's horrible. Audio good? Thank you. Thanks, Billy. Yuno can only use Spirit of Zephyr in Spirit Dive form. Asta could use Black Divider and Base. Let that sink in. Well, we don't know that for a fact. That is a good point to bring up, but we don't know that for a fact. I can't argue that, unfortunately. That's big fact. It's like so much better. I don't even know how I was playing this without being able to hear. Like, I could not hear anything. Anyone think Spirit of Zephyr is an actual spirit and we're all being played? That would be crazy if he had like another spirit. That's something I never thought about. I don't really think it is, but if it was, I'd be down for it. You think Julius could die again? This question actually scares me. It depends. Like if that Swallowtail magic item is still around, like I totally think he could die again if he had magic stored up. Like if he did the same thing over again. But I feel like that the Swallowtail magic item broke or is broken. But that's just I'm literally just assuming that I could very much be wrong. Because like from how he explained it, as long as he has like time magic saved up, he should be able to come back. Like time magic saved up in that thing, so we'll see. Though I'm not saying that Asta is stronger than Yuno entirely. I don't know. It's one of those things where if for me personally, if Asta and Yuno were to fight in like a one-on-one fight, I think Asta would win. Obviously, just because like anti-magic hard negs him. But at the same time, like I think Yuno is more useful in more situations than Asta is. Like Yuno can do much more than Asta can. So that's why it's like, you know, it kind of like splits it off for me. And then you never know. Yuno is like smarter than Asta is, so like he could possibly like outsmart Asta and land like a fatal hit. But I don't know. You think Julius is gonna die a brutal death for dodging fate the first time around? Why would you want that? Like, why would you want that? I don't even want, like, I was crushed the first time Julius died. So I know like if he does die again, it's gonna be for real. Let me see. Yuno can be taught very fast and can master techniques very fast as well. If he was a heart trainee, he'd be the strongest one trained there, apart from Real and Charlotte. Like Yuno is very like Yuno can like pick up things really fast, but at the same time, so can Asta. Like Asta literally picked up Ki after Yami like explained it to him, and Yami didn't even explain it all that well. Like he didn't even explain it all that good. Alright, you heading to work? Alright then, Manny. I'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping by, bro. I appreciate you. Good looking out. I'm pushing the Noel stronger than Yuno agenda. It's a lot of people out there who agree with that. Like that Noel is stronger than Yuno. And like, it's one of those things where like, I definitely think that Noel has more firepower than Yuno. Like she can definitely put out some stronger attacks. But like I just think overall Yuno is just stronger. Like cause he has like a huge pool of mana and a spirit, whereas Noelle just has just a huge pool of mana. Like honestly, but the big thing with Noelle is she like is like she's still like coming into her powers, so she could possibly get stronger than him, but like right now I just don't think so. Yeah, Black Clover the series is definitely getting darker. Asta can run very fast, but he couldn't learn true magic or runes like Yuno can. But then we still don't even know like what the requirements for true magic or for runes even are, so like who knows. Doesn't Yuno hard counter Asta's Black Divider / Demon Slayer sword? he can do what Undyne did at AoE, so Asta would just be dragged since his maybe, I don't know, like that, like it's one of those things where I'm assuming Undyne has way more magic than like Yuno does, so that's why she was able to do that. But I don't know if Yuno is able to like make Asta lose control of his like of his anti-magic, then for sure. That's such an interesting idea, though. Like, I really don't even know. Asta learned Ki by himself, and then like Yami explained it. Like he didn't like he kind of learned it by himself, but at the same time, like he just had a feeling about it. He didn't really know what was going on. Like he kind of just like he had like a Ki experience and was just like confused. At least that's how I think about it. Quan, this is why scaling ruined the series. Wait, what did I miss? Did I miss something? Oh. Asta will be forced to reduce it. Oh, is that what you're talking about? What are you talking about? What Street is talking about? Sage? Josuke, leave Sage alone. I think scaling gives us more topics because to do anything in Black Clover, you need to be strong. I feel you. Yuno gets all the spirits mana when he's in spirit form. It would make sense that he could do what Undyne did. Yeah, this is true, but like one of the things that's never really been like fully explained is like how much magic is like as far as like the spirits mana pool and the user's mana pool, like what is what. Like, does Yuno just have access to all of Bell's mana? He just has to be able to like control it, or like I guess like just along those lines, because like I guess we just don't know how much mana the spirit gives you. At least like I haven't seen it say anywhere. Noelle gets Undyne, changed my mind. I can change your mind about that right now. It's been passed down throughout the Heart Kingdom. Like, why would the Heart Kingdom give up something that has been passed down through their lineage? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Also, if you look, Undyne like loves Laurel. Like, she is all about Laurel. Granted, they are like Laurel and Noelle are friends, so you could make the argument of, oh, she might just give it to her. But like I was just saying, it's been passed down through the Heart Kingdom, so like I just don't see her just giving it away. Like I feel like that would be like a huge like political issue. Dude, if Noelle had Sage tier magic, she would easily be much stronger than Yuno. Easily. The Josuke board trying to get clout. Watch Laurel tell Undyne to give Noelle a mana boost, and Noelle gonna pull out a salamander like Sea Dragon Roar. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. I mean, I do foresee like a combo, like just like a combination between Laurel and Noelle. Like I definitely do see that. Noelle has worked with Undyne. I guess like if you think about that, it has been foreshadowed. Since like when they went to the Spade, Laurel did give like her an Undyne clone to like plant in the Spade Kingdom to monitor it. But I don't know. The funniest thing is talking to y'all. I literally have no idea what's going on. Like I don't even understand what even just happened. I just want Karna out.
私の復讐は
Can I speed run this game? Oh heck yeah! I could totally speed run it. I can run actually right back through it after this on hard, or maybe not on hard. I'm getting ahead of myself, but can definitely run it. When are you gonna let me be in the video, Manny? I thought you said you was going to sleep. Didn't you just say or going to work? I thought you was going to work. Shouldn't you be at work?
あなたれ、カルナはなんて言ってた俺にこうしてくれって。できるか
If Yuno saw Belle as a friend, they could grow a stronger bond, but it doesn't seem like that will happen anytime soon.
カルナの体を
It's one of them things like where like Yuno probably does see Belle as a friend or something, but he doesn't really say it all like that. Just like it's one of those things like how I mean the only person he's really like vocal with how he feels about is Asta. Like, but he like everybody is really close to him. He's just weird about it. Oh, OJ, what's going on? This is Quartet Nights. Yeah, this is Black Clover Quartet Nights. Oh, you got a little bit of time. How do you feel about people saying luck is stronger than Eye of Midnight Sun, Partry? You mean like which so like the one that fought Yami or the one that fought Julius, the one that had like the unrestricted magic or like the one that had the unsealed magic? That's like a huge difference. Like a huge difference. Asta and the anti-magic devil are going to grow stronger bond and become a monster. I definitely agree. I definitely agree, but like I don't understand like how they're gonna get stronger, because like to me it seems like the devil's power, like it seems like it really comes from like negative emotions, and Asta doesn't really have negative emotions. He's like super like nice all the time. Oh, the one that fought with Yami? Oh, he's definitely stronger than like that guy for sure. Well, like it kind of depends on like how you view the series. Like, cause like there's different people who see it in different ways. Now, like if you're one of those people who say that like light magic is like the absolute fastest and like other people's magic isn't as fast, then that would be an issue. But me personally, I don't agree with that. I don't really like that way of thinking, I guess. But like I do understand where those people are coming from. But then like on the other side, if you're one of those people where like every character that we see that is like stronger than the last is like faster and stronger, then like on that end, then you would definitely say that luck would be way stronger, which is kind of what I think. Like luck claps that guy for sure. That guy was kind of like he seems like Partry in the cave seems super beastly at first, but then once you like really get to like start comparing him to everybody else in the series, like this dude was weak, bro. If Asta had negative emotions all the time, the anti-magic devil would have taken over by now. He probably would have. Asta learned the devil language? Oh gosh. Asta couldn't even keep up with the story of the elves when the witch was trying to tell him. There's no way. How do you feel about Asta being stronger than Zagrid, because there's no way in hell that Asta can beat him? I don't know. That's like a weird thing that I've seen a lot of times. Like, it's one of those things where I think right now, like if current Asta was to fight, if he was to fight him, like me personally, I still think Asta would lose. Like I still think he lose, because this is like, see, but then again, it just depends on how the War Devil fought. Because if he fights seriously from the beginning, it might be a little bit different. But see, but then I say that, And when I think about it, and I can't think of any way that the Word Devil could beat Asta, it's one of those things where like I just want the Word Devil to win, I guess. Cause like for real, when I think about it, I guess the Word Devil really doesn't have anything to kill him with. Cause it's like any of the Storm of Blade stuff, Asta can totally block all of that. His Trident, Asta can cut through it. It's one of those things where like I don't know of any way he'd be able to beat him, unless you argue that like he could use like I just don't see any type of attack the Word Devil can use that would really like do Asta in. That's just really what it is. Asta's still weak against objects that aren't purely magic, so Grid could come up with a plan. He could. I mean, I guess he really could, and then it would be much easier for him to do so since it's just Asta by himself. So that's like a thing to take into consideration too. That like he did have a lot of things on his plate like at the same time when he was fighting. Plus he was just goofing off. The saddest thing is for Black Clover to have so many really good openings, the soundtrack for this game is kind of trash. like Black Clover openings and endings are so good, but the soundtrack for this game is just like, it just kills me. I just can't catch you later. Manny, where is Fort Hood? You're in the States now, right? Like I don't know where that is. Is it overseas? Oh, it's in Texas? Oh, okay. That's cool. You're still in South Korea. I thought you were in California for some reason. I'll say this last sequence was actually dope. Like Kid Yami using like older Yami's grimoire, that was dope. But do you think Asta will start absorbing magic like Lich did? I do. I like that's one of the things that I've actually been like most hype about, or like most hype about for Asta, is like him starting to use the swords like more of the way that like Lich did. Like because like when Lich was fighting against like the Word Devil or even against like Yuno, like it was like any spell that he shot at him, he just was able to absorb it and fire it back. But then again, that also might be like more of an in-game Asta thing, because if Asta could just do it to that extent, he would be like crazy strong. Like he might actually be really, really broken. Oh, that's just where your plane stopped. Oh, I don't know. For some reason, I just thought that you stopped in California, and then they just like made you guys stay there. Because going back to South Korea seems like really dangerous right now, considering like the virus stuff. So One Piece power scaling is actually crazy. People really think Zoro is so strong. That's not One Piece power scaling. That is the Zoro fan base. The Zoro fan base thinks that Zoro is like the strongest character. Like the Zoro fan base thinks Zoro is the strongest swordsman in anime ever. When Zoro is really just like kind of basic when you start comparing him to other swordsmen. And I like Zoro a lot, so it's not even like I'm a Zoro hater. And I love One Piece, so it's not like I hate One Piece or anything. But like Zoro's kind of basic. See, people seem to forget that Zagrid has his creatures that he can utilize against Asta, and he can keep him away with Storm of Swords. See, the thing with his creatures is that they don't affect Asta. Like he doesn't even like those creatures don't do anything to him. So it's like if it was a one-on-one fight and Asta doesn't have anybody to worry about, then those things don't do anything to him. I mean, maybe the ones that bite could bite him, but I don't recall him taking damage from those. And then Storm of Swords, it's like Asta was able to at least handle half of them because Yuno was handling the other half, and this was like pre-time skip, so he's like way stronger and faster now. So that's why that's just the only thing I'm saying. Like those two things, I don't really think are much of a factor against him. Like I just don't see them really being able to do anything. And then and Zagrid has no defense against Black Divider. Like it's like base Asta pulls out Black Divider. What does Zagrid even do against that except for get like cut in like half? They really think that Zoro and Sanji aren't comparable. I know Zoro hasn't really even done anything all that impressive in the new world for people to think that. like Zoro and Sanji are still very much relative to each other. Like I don't know. Like it's one of those things where I wish Oda would have showed Sanji off more in Whole Cake Island just to like calm all that down, but he didn't show him off as much as I wanted him to. And then he did get his whole like raid suit. The raid suit Sanji is like super hype, and I think he gets downplayed a lot. Do I read Demon Slayer? If so, who's my favorite character? I did read Demon Slayer. I read it all the way up until like midway through the Muzan fight. I just stopped during the Muzan fight just because it was kind of dragging along. But since it's over, I do want to catch back up. Let me see. Who's my favorite character in Demon Slayer? It's the one guy, Giyu. Giyu. I'm probably saying his name wrong. Giyu or Giyu. It's the water pillar guy. I like him a lot. I enjoy him and his character a lot just because he's really bland and like his style of fighting is really cool to me. Inosuke is dope, but everybody likes him, so I never say he's my favorite character just because I don't want to be basic like everybody else. But Inosuke is dope too. And Tanjiro's a good guy, I guess. Zoro hasn't fought anyone strong. Dude, I be saying this all the time, that he actually literally hasn't fought anyone strong. He's fought no crazy strong characters. Sanji has always been equal to Zoro. That's what I be saying. It just works out that Zoro fights like slightly stronger opponents than Sanji does. Can I skip this? Thank you. I was about to say. Raid Suit Sanji was a great moment. I know it really was a great moment. Like the only issue is that people be all like, well, Raid Suit Sanji like fought against Page 1. Like, no, they say Raid Suit Sanji is only relative to Page 1. And it's like, Raid Suit Sanji is way stronger than Page 1. He was just playing with him. Like, he was just playing with Page 1. So I don't know why people even say that. I'm going to make some supper, have a good chat. Or have a good one, Quan, and chat. Oh, SMB, I'll catch you later, bro. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Oh, man, I didn't even realize that was you. Raid Suit Sanji was so hyped. The transformation was dope. All of that. Let me see. Oh, he got knocked out by Killer. That was like... I didn't like that moment at all. I hated that moment so much. Especially when you find out it was Killer afterwards. Like Zoro's durability should be mad high. So for him to just take like one scythe or whatever, one blade to the chest and just be done. Like, oh my gosh. I was so irritated by all of that. Like, oh, I was so irritated. Alright, now I'm really gonna have a good chance. So make it like, but no, you don't have to sit here for to pity me. It's cool. It's totally cool. But I do appreciate you for stopping by though. Thank you. Sanji even held off Dofi for a minute. I know people be trying to downplay Sanji like he doesn't have feats. He held off like he was able to clash with Dofi a little bit. Like, come on now. People downplay Kid and Killer. Manoa, I know you said you was going to work, but I agree with you. People like to act like Kid isn't that strong. Now, Killer, I'm a Killer down player, just because like he's so generic. I mean, if he does something hype in this little war thing that's shaping up in Wano, I'll say like something different. But at the moment, Killer just be kind of weak to me, like right now.
少女下がれ
Let me see. Gyu is liked. Dude, Gyu is, and he's one of the funnier characters in Demon Slayer. Like, but then again, I like that. I either like really stupid humor or like really dry humor. So like, it's like one of those two for me. So that's why I like Inosuke and Gyu for like those two reasons. The Kid downplay is super serious. Oh, I just fell off.
少女一体
楽しめそうではないか。面白い。戦列を突き崩す。貴様らに最初から馴染みなどないんだよ。奴らを蹂躙する。
Zenitsu is the real comedy. I agree. I definitely agree. He is really funny. I think the anime did a really good job of like showing off how funny he is. Somebody said Texas. Oh yeah, Sage, you are in Texas. I be forgetting that sometimes. I really do. I really do be forgetting that. That was literally destroying him. There we go. Oh, Hugo, what's up, bro? What's going on, man? What is going on? Nezuko equal must protect. See, the thing with Nezuko is great. I just hate how overhyped she got. Like, she got overhyped super hard. Like, she got overhyped so much. You see, have I ever seen the Fate series? No, I've never seen the Fate series. I've been told that the Fate series is really good, but I've never watched it. Like, I know there's like a bunch of different ones. Like, if you can recommend a good, like, which one to start off on, then I'll probably check it out, because that's one of the ones that I have been meaning to check out. Like, I have Crunchyroll and stuff, so if you tell me which place to start in Fates is good, I will do it. I don't know. I guess one of the things that I'm really thinking about right now, though, is like we haven't really seen like any of the other captains, like in Black Clover. Like we haven't seen any of the other, or not that we haven't seen them, but I'm just really curious to know like what they're like. Cause if we look at like William and like Yami, they literally went through like no changes at all in terms of like their visual appearance. But if you look at Real, like his outfit is different and he has a haircut and all that other stuff. So like I'm really interested just to see like what Fuegoleon and Nozel, like what they look like, or like how strong or how much stronger they are. And same thing for like Charlotte and Jack. Like I'm very curious to see like what is different about them after this whole time skip. Like, so I thought we might get a glance of them just because of the whole captain's conference thing, but like we never did. So trying to work on some vids, but you're drained. Oh, dude, I feel it. Like I've been like slacking super hard on vids. Like I've been playing like so much of a Persona, which is weird because like I don't work nearly as much as I do because of the whole like virus stuff. But like just been playing so much Persona that I haven't been working on vids. William did get a chop. He has a haircut or something? Did he get a haircut? Oh yeah, Marileona. I am interested to see what's going on with Marileona, because as we did just see in the anime episode, Fuegoleon is back the captain of the Crimson Lion. So like, who knows what she's even doing right now? Like if she did she stick around or did she leave? Oh yeah, Persona's hype. Persona's so hype, bro. Shane will not see Nozel fighting sees Wizard King Street. Come on now. Come on now. Nozel's definitely not gonna be the Wizard King. He's discriminatory, he doesn't believe in peasants, and his bang is stupid. Like that little middle bang thing is so stupid. It looks so dumb. I think younger Nozel looked better when it wasn't like a braid, when it was just a normal bang. It looked way more. It looked way more like normal. I like Nozel too, but he's not Wizard King. Definitely not. I was one of those people that was holding out for William a little bit. Like I was like, dang, it'd be hype if William was the Wizard King, but we already know that is not the case. At least my guy got 2 on. Damn, Nato for Wizard King? That would be interesting. Like, I thought about him being the Wizard King, but to me it really does seem like he's more interested in like the whole like politics behind it. Like it seems he's definitely more interested in like leading the nation as far as like rules and governing it that way, as opposed to being in charge of the military. If you guys remember, like the Wizard King is literally just head of the military, while like the Magic Parliament and the actual king handle like literally everything else. So I don't know. Like I like it just doesn't seem like something he would do, because he would be giving up too much like control and power and stuff like that. To me. Oh, you can choose who you want to be in these? I didn't even know that. Wow. Then beat the whole game and just not realize I could have been anybody I wanted to be. Could he even did it on the other side. Wow, okay. Hammy for Wizard King? Absolutely not. He is one of my least favorite characters by far. Like, people hate William because he betrayed the Clover Kingdom, but at least William was like struggling with an internal battle inside of himself. Hammy literally sold out the Clover Kingdom for money. Like, he sold them out for money. That's way worse in my opinion. But yet no one hates him all like that. Julius would probably stay, or they'd have a sub. Like, I feel like how the anime episode showed us how like Julius was just like how Julius was still the Wizard King, but they just didn't tell anybody. I feel like where they are in the manga currently, they would have had to have said something. Like, there's no way they'd be able to like to keep that a secret for so long. Like, there's literally no way. All right, I'm about to try the matchmaking on here. I haven't in a while, but I typically have like really bad luck. So like, if it starts to take a long time, then I'll just go back to the story. Chase a bag rather, man. I'm gonna leave. Got coding. I want to work. All right, Flame Man. I appreciate you stopping by. Definitely, I always appreciate it when you stop by because you've been around since like day one. So I'll catch you later then. I'm trying to see the other captains after the time skip. Right, that's what I don't know if you're here, but I was literally just talking about that. Like, I was just talking about I really want to see the other captains after the time skip. Because, like, granted, William didn't really show us anything too impressive, but Yami after the time skip is looking super nice. So I'm really pumped to see him after the time skip. Or not Yami, but the other captains after the time skip. Like, honestly, like, the main two for real is like Fuegoleon and Nozel. Because Fuegoleon didn't really get a lot of shine during the Elf arc. Like, granted, he got the Salamander and he had his fight with Kaiser, but the fight with Kaiser was kind of like shared with Leona's fight with Veto, so Fuegoleon didn't really get to show like all of his stuff like right then and there. And then Nozel got more to show because he had this whole moment against like Dark Elf Petrie and all that, and we really got to see how strong he is. But like, I feel like they just could have showed more of him, like really showcased his ability. So like, those two are probably the two that I'm most excited to see, and Charlotte too. I really want to see Jack. Yeah, Jack is another interesting one. Like, Jack is definitely another interesting one to see. I feel like the best choice for Wizard King would be Leona or Nozel, just a gut feeling. I don't know, man. Like, Leona is she didn't even want to be in the Magic Knights at all. So I don't even like, she would be a good choice if she wanted to, but I doubt she'd even accept it. I'll catch you later. Gotta prepare for my birthday. Oh, it's your birthday, dude. Everybody say happy birthday to Jared Punch. Happy birthday, bro. I don't know what else to say besides that except for happy birthday. Kind of caught me on the spot. I appreciate you for checking me out on your birthday because you could have been doing literally anything else. So definitely appreciate that. Can you teabag in this game? No, you cannot. Unfortunately, there is not a crouch feature. They do have like little taunts, but I don't really know how to do them all like that. And the Dark Disciples aren't fodder. They seem to be really strong. They really do. Like, honestly, it's kind of scary, but if you would put the Dark Disciples like in the elf arc, they would have literally ran amok. Like, none of the elves would have been able to stand up to any of them, it seems like except for like matchup based stuff. Like there are definitely some elves that have some really good matchups against people. Like Kivin probably would be really annoying for certain people, and I'm not for sure. Oh, Elf Langris would have been really annoying for a lot of people. So like, there's like that too. But aside from that, the Dark Disciples, they probably only need a handful of them, and they would have ran through the elves. Died already? Gracious, I haven't played him forever. Fine, we need to collab at some point. Definitely, for sure. For sure, we really do. We need to match up our schedules at some point.
不甲斐ない。この程度か。全て焼き尽くす。終わりにするか。私をがっかりさせるなよ。燃え尽きろ。いい度胸だ。お前らは終わりだ。この程度か。王朝の外壁。ついてこれるかな。今だ。そこだ。さあ次だ。
Well, if we're going to off of Merit, William would be. That's what I like. That is like the main requirement for Wizard King too, is merit. And it's like, to the people, William was the one that kind of saved them. So like, it's not super crazy to think that William could be the Wizard King. Like, when you really think about it. Like, it's not like a super crazy thought. Especially since we're going off of merit. Well, Dante would do what he did to Finral against Langris. Actually, that might be true. For real. That might actually be true. Like, that could be a huge weakness to Langris, actually, if you think about it. If he actually just can't use his spatial magic in like highly dense mana, like if the mana in the area is really dense, and he can't use his spatial magic. That would be crazy, actually. Like, I do kind of wonder, is it like a mana skin type deal? Where like, as long as you keep your mana skin up, you should be alright. But then again, that would be kind of lame if you could just mana skin through everything. Missy, do you think the Dark Disciples will cap at 50%, or will you see them go something higher, like 65% or more? I don't know, because it looks like the Dark Triad can all go 80. So like, if anything, we might get like a singular Dark Disciple that's like super strong. Like, we might get like that one Dark Disciple that might be like a character introduced as like a rival later that is stronger than he seems, kind of like Grimjow or like Ukleor from Bleach. Like, we might get one of those type of characters, which I would be down for, but I have no idea.
引き続き精進しろ。
Imagine having Captain stronger than the Wizard King. That's like the only thing that kind of stops me from thinking that William would be the Wizard King. It's just because, like, I do think that there are definitely captains that are stronger than he is. So there's like that whole thing. Do you think William getting off-screen by Xenon was intentional to widen the gap between the anime and the manga? I'm hoping they show this fight in the anime. I don't know. It's one of those things where, excuse me. It's one of those things where I don't think it was done because of the anime. Like, 'cause I know like mangakas typically write their story however they want to, regardless of the anime, and it's just the anime's responsibility to kind of like bridge the gap. So I think like Tabata did off-screen him, but as far as like the reason being for the anime, I don't think so. I think he just did it just to keep it short. 'Cause I mean, We were like fresh off of the time skip. Nobody wants to see like a 5-chapter fight between William and somebody else. I mean, I want to see that, but I don't think other people want to see it. Like, I think it's definitely way more interesting to get like Yuno and stuff in there, just for like the general like base of people who read it. I'm just thinking it wasn't much of a fight. Honestly, the more I keep talking about it with you guys, the more I'm starting to think about this theory that you guys keep saying, or not all of you guys, but some of you are saying that William got captured intentionally. Cause like the more I hear it, the more it could make sense. Cause it doesn't make sense that he just got off screen no diff that easy. Like Xenon didn't even have to use his devil or anything. Like it just doesn't make any sense. I do also think that the anime will show the entire fight when they get up there. But then again, you never know, because the Black Clover anime do be weird sometimes. Because like the Black Clover anime is really fast paced, so they might like really gloss over it. It's like it's almost like they might show it, but it might not be as much as we're thinking. But then again, at the same time, I say that, and the Black Clover anime has turned fights out of no fights. Because like that whole Asta and Yuno fight versus Lich, like none of the stuff in the anime fight happened in the manga. like that was something totally different. Like that, like I remember seeing that anime episode, and it was hype. Like don't get me wrong, the fight was super hype, but it just threw me off with like how much they added. Like they just that whole fight was completely different. It did not go like that at all. I hope the anime will show the Spirit Guardians. I do too. Like I hope we get to see all of them. Whoops. Like I really do hope we get to see all of them. See, but then again, if we get to see all of them in the anime, that's just gonna make this moment of them right here getting no diffed like that much more annoying to me. Cause it's gonna be like, dang, now I know who you are and I kind of have an idea of how strong you are, and you just get no diffed like at the beginning of a chapter. That would just bother me. I've always wanted to see the captains fight more, so I'm okay with William getting a 5-chapter fight. Fair enough. I mean, outside of Yami and that like one showcase with Charlotte, and I guess that fight with like Dark of Petrie and Nozel, like the captains don't really get a lot of shine, which is weird to me. Like, I mean, I kind of hate to bring up Bleach, but like Bleach, I feel like was pretty good at giving like a lot of character shine, and like. It's like Black Clover does really good as far as like the other Black Bull members go and Yuno, but like outside of that, man, like that's about it. If you're expecting another captain to get some shine, yeah, that's not happening. Tabata gonna redeem the Spirit Guardians? I really hope he does. But at the same time, I don't even know what else he could even do to redeem them. Like, I really don't even know what he could even do. I really want to see Dorothy go all out in her dream world. See, like, the thing with Dorothy fighting is I want to see, like, how easy it is for her to get people into... I want to see like how easy it is for her to get people into her dream world. So that's like a big thing. So I feel like people can just like dodge it or get out of the way. So there's like that whole thing too. Oh, that does so much damage, yo. I hate playing the computers. They just do so much damage. They will skip it in the anime because this arc is just a fight after fight, and the animation team can't keep up with the quality. That's very true. Cause I remember when they were doing some of the stuff in the Elf arc, I was super worried with how they were gonna handle a lot of things. And like some fights they did pretty well, but a lot of fights were just kind of like left very lackluster. Like the Yami versus Charlotte fight was probably like manga wise, that was one of my favorite fights to like just see or like to read. But then when I got to see it in the anime, I was like, they didn't really do this any justice, all like that. And I was definitely hyped for it after seeing how they did, like I said, the Asta and Yuno versus Lich fight. Like I was like, wow, they just went crazy for this fight and added so much more stuff to make it look really nice. But then like, but just, yeah, just like some fights just get like swept under the rug, unfortunately.
みんなを守る海流の
諦めないのが俺の魔法だ。そこだ。まだシルクの息吹俺の負けだ。いける。
海流の方が
Zavada could redeem the Spirit Guardians by saying they had to protect those people and took damage on purpose. Yeah, that's actually, I would accept that excuse. I really would. I would accept that because that is like, you know, the main goal of like those kind of characters is to protect people. So if they said that they were just caught off guard and had to protect people, then I'd be okay with that. Then again, if they say it with everybody, I'd be kind of annoyed. They're like, oh yeah, all of the Spirit Guardians went down because they had to protect people. It's like, well, how many times can you use the same excuse? They went too hard on episode 100. And that is what peaked. I agree. Like, I mean, I do think it was cool that they went all out for the fight. I was like, yeah, this is hype. But at the same time, they almost like they set the bar so high for themselves after that. Because I was expecting some good things after that, like some amazing things for the Black Clover anime after that. But see, like the funniest thing though is that like. It's like if this was like back in the day when like weekly series, when like ongoing series was like a norm, like they wouldn't even like this wouldn't even be as big of a deal. I feel like, cause like back when like Naruto and Bleach were all coming out weekly, nobody was really having the same issues all like that. Why do I love the Golden Dawn? That's actually a funny question. I'm like me myself. I always like I'm really competitive. Like I'm a really competitive person. So like if I was in the Black Clover verse, I would want to join the Golden Dawn just because they're the best squad. So like why would I not want to join the best squad? And then like everybody, it's like everybody like reveres them. That like they're put up in a really high esteem because they're the elites. So it's like for me personally, it's like, well, why wouldn't I want to be an elite? So of course I'm gonna like gravitate towards the Golden Dawn for that reason in itself. And then I like Yuno as a character, so like that's another reason. And I think Mimosa's cool. Like they like a lot of my more favorite characters are on the Golden Dawn. And like I think Williams magic is cool. Like I like the whole like world tree magic. That's a dope concept to me. So it's like there's just so many like of the characters that I like in the series that are like part of the Golden Dawn. Yeah, I get y'all watching Bleach right now. Yeah, like Bleach. Oh my gosh, I do want to rewatch Bleach before that new season comes out for the 1,000-year or for the 1,000-year blood war. I don't know exactly how to say it or what order it's in. I just think like Bleach really did do a good job with getting other people shine, like with other captains fighting other captains and stuff like that. Now, like a lot of the ways it happened in Bleach might not have made sense to me. Like definitely that like first Soul Society arc, hype. It was super hype, but after that things kind of got a little weird for me, I guess, with Bleach. But yeah, though, Kohyuga, yeah, the Golden Dawn are just like the best squad to me. And even if you think about it right now, like basically all of the Golden Dawn members except for like William and Mimosa have like secret baby elf powers inside of them. So they're all just like even stronger than everybody else. Like they're just pound for pound the strongest squad. I mean, excluding the Black Bulls just because they have like so much plot surrounding them and so much plot armor that like, I mean, there's not really much anybody can do about that. But Quan simping for the Golden Dawn. Okay. That's pretty funny. Definitely not simping for the Golden Dawn. That is for sure. Well, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. The Golden Dawn may be the best squad, but they're kind of trash. How are they kind of trash? They handled the Diamond Kingdom invasion with no difficulty. They literally handled them. So how are they trash? I mean, yeah, they're a little discriminatory here and there, but I don't know if they're trash. Surprised to see a lot of characters in the Soul Society. It's like they're all there. Yeah, like in that first arc, like that was like within like the first like 60 episodes too. Like the Soul Society stuff. They showed almost everybody's abilities. Like they showed like all everybody's stuff. There's a couple Bankais we didn't get to see till like later in the Arrancar arc, and then like later in this like Blood War or whatever arc. But like we got to see a lot of people. Like granted, Bleach did have a lot of characters in it, which is one thing that kind of bothered me because there was just like there was low key too many characters to kind of keep track of. But like I do think that Kubo did as good of a job as he could, like showcasing them. It's the truth with the whole plot armor thing. Like they really do have a lot of plot armor surrounding them. How will the elf fight in this arc? What do you mean? I'm confused. After seeing the Golden Mid get low diff by 2 Dark Disciples, IDK Quan, they kind of trash. All I'm saying is I don't think any other squad would have done any better. Like, I don't think anybody else was going to do any better than they were. And then Langris wasn't even there. Like, Langris is like a super big, like member, or like, he's really essential. Like, you know, he has freaking spatial magic. If he was there, I think the whole thing would have went way different. And then some of the people in the Golden Dawn still did pretty decent. I mean, like, Klaus didn't do, like, all that bad. I mean, he did still get beat up pretty bad, but it's not like it wasn't, it was kind of bad, actually. When I'm starting to think about it. I think Fauna, Veto, and Raya will join squads. It's like, that's such a, like, an interesting, like, thing to me, because that, like, on one end, it would be really cool if they joined squads, but like on the other end, it's like, granted, all the stuff that happened wasn't humans' faults, excuse me, I still feel like they would be somewhat like apprehensive against them. So I don't know. I think maybe like they might ask, like, or not they, I might ask, but maybe like Julius might ask them to like help them out. Quan, the Black Bulls are not losing to 40% Dark Disciples. See, that's because they have so many hacks though. Like, they have so many hacks, so of course they're not gonna lose. Like this is not fair. Like, you have like Vanessa, who literally can just say if you die you get a restart. Like, she just has extra lives, and you have Charmy, who can replenish people's magic. It's just not fair. Like, those two right there, they just invalidate so much. Like, I don't know. Been slacking on vids. You need more motivation. Same. What I try to do, what works for me, is to get overly competitive and try to pick out a rival. That always helps me out. Like to try to get inspired by people that are around my same thing or even higher than me. Like, I know like this is silly, but like take on Sundays when the chapters come out, I'm always trying to get my video out as fast as possible. And like Rax always has his Black Clover video out right before mine. And this week I was super close to having mine out, like close to his, but like he put it up like 15 minutes before I even started uploading mine. And then it turns out I had I straight rendered the wrong thing entirely. So like he had his video up like 2 hours or something before me. But basically what I'm getting at is like making it like a competition helps me out. I don't know if that works for anybody else or if that'll work for you. Plus, Kohiki, I'm pretty sure you have like some pretty good ideas too, because you do like multiple different series on your channel. So you have like lots of different avenues that you could go in terms of content. Rax kills me with his fairy tale defense, dude. Rax, I've talked to Rax about like fairy tale versus stuff one time in his Discord channel. And after that, I was like, yeah, I'm clearly out of my league here. Like, I don't even know. Like, because I watched Fairy Tail, but it was, like, casually. I didn't get, like, super deep into everything. So I'd be kind of iffy. Like, he did get me to start reading 100 Years Quest, so I kind of can agree with some of the stuff he be saying. But, I don't know. It's one of the things where I want to say he overscales Fairy Tail, but lots of people overscale Black Clover anyway. So, like, you know, that's how it is. Rax is super early in his reviews. Bro, he really is. He literally is super... He's lightning fast with his reviews. Like it's like the chapter comes out at like noon and Rax's review is up at like 1. Like, it makes no sense how fast he is with his reviews. Like, it makes no sense at all. It makes me mad. I be trying to be first. I really do. What do I mean by rival? Like somebody that you just don't really want to lose to. I guess I just really mean rival in the very traditional sense of the word. And it can be anybody. Like take Josuke. That's like long time rivalry, just like right there. Whenever he has like a video or something that's doing really well, I'll be like, dang, I need to like get better, or he's going to pass me. Or like Magnolia Otaku. Like he doesn't put out a whole lot of videos, but the videos he does put out are so good content wise. Like, and they look amazing. Like, it makes me want to do better. Yeah, basically kind of like, a competition. Fairy Tail is fire. I agree. Fairy Tail is slept on. It's super slept on. People like kind of just write it off. Now, I will say there is a lot of plot armor. Yeah, I do agree with you, Carrot. Tons of plot armor and stuff in Fairy Tail. But honestly, all of that just comes from, like, because the actual source of the magic in Fairy Tail is friendship. So, like, it makes sense that there would be lots of stuff like that, because, you know, the stronger your bonds of friendship are, the more, like, just like the more powerful you'll be, which is like, it's so stupid, but I mean, that's just how the series is made. Like, that's just their power system. Like, their power system is literally friendship. Powership is literally friendship, so not much we can do about that. wanted to show off how broken Magna is in this game, but like my team is like doing everything for me. Can you do a video on Asta and Yuno rivalry? I actually, see, the funniest thing is I recorded a video on Asta and Yuno's rivalry, and I like erased it because I thought it sounded so stupid and then nobody was gonna like even want to hear anything about it. But since you said something, that makes me think that maybe I shouldn't have did that. I would love to do a video on their rivalry because like they have one of the best rivalries in Shonen in my opinion. That's not even me saying that as a Black Clover fan. Like there are tons of series that I like more than Black Clover, but I just genuinely think that their rivalry is one of the best ones. Like it's done really, really well. Like it is done so well. So I think that might be one of my like next couple videos that come out. That's actually, that makes me think about another thing for like inspiration for videos. Kohyuga, if you're still listening, is like having, like hearing what other people like to see or want to see is also another one. Cause like if you know that people want to see a certain kind of video, it's like, well yeah, you know, they want to see that I have no problem doing it. For you, who is your fave/best character to play in Quartet Nights? Now, like, in my opinion, my best character is this one right here, is Magna. Like, I haven't done anything to show him off in this exact one, but like Magna is so broken. Cause like he just hits you with these fireballs and then he just gets like his bat and he just does so much damage, like when he just launches them off. Like, Magna does crazy damage from far away. It's so stupid. Like him and Yuno, like those two are like my best characters for sure, but they're both distance characters. But I know in games like these I always like stray towards distance characters because I don't like being up in people's faces. As for like best character in the game, it's like it might be Yami for real. Like Yami, if the computer is playing luck, like if the computer is playing luck, it's so stupid because they just do like crazy damage with that move right there. Like that move will literally kill you if the computer is playing luck. Like it's just crazy. And then Asta's really good just because he's really basic. Like he's really basic and does tons of damage. I like Yu Yu Hakusho. I like the Yu Yu Hakusho rivalries with Yusuke. Yeah, Yusuke has had some good rivalries. I will say, like, towards the end, I thought it got kind of, like, not silly, but it was like they just tried to just make everybody Yusuke's rival with, like, Jin and, like, that other drunk guy. Like, they just started to, like, almost give him too many rivals. It's like, Yu Yu Hakusho is like one of the best shows, like one of the best animes, like period for me. Like that's like on the top for me. I think the rivalry there is kind of low. I think that the rivalry there is kind of low key because they don't say they're rivals and they don't really try to compete with each other. Like, are you talking about Black Clover or did I skip around and miss something? I would love to see a Black Clover RPG where you pick your magic. Oh my gosh, like almost like a Xenoverse type game. That would be kind of dope. Like definitely not Xenoverse, like definitely not like Xenoverse, but like the whole idea of being able to like pick, like to make your own character and just go through it. I'm getting destroyed by luck. I told you guys that like if the computer is using luck, he's so good. Like he's so good if the computer's using them. Like computer luck is broken. And Magna's so good because he just hard counters Yuno because he does way more damage than Yuno does. Like he just does way more damage from a distance than Yuno just could ever do. All because of luck. Like luck just solos. Outside of getting a rival, what else motivates? Like I said, like rivalries, competition, personal goals. Like, what kind of personal goals do you have for you and your channel? Oh, we lost. No, I had a little streak going. Yeah, but like rivals, personal goals. Like, I know, like, I'll set little mini goals for myself that I want to meet, and then that'll keep me going because I'm really close. Like, you don't want to set no crazy high goal first. Like, it's like you don't want your goal to be like, I want 1 million subscribers, because that's like so high up of a goal that it's just like, of course everybody wants that, but it's like you got to do baby steps to get there first. So like definitely setting like little small goals. Like I know like at first I was like, oh, I want at least 1 view a day. I want 10 views a day. I want 50 views a day. 100, like, and so on and so forth. Like definitely paying attention to your analytics and making goals off of that is really important to me. I think for like having some motivation. And just how you map out your video making schedule is really important too. Like, I'm not one to talk just because I've been slacking off really hard as of lately. But typically when I'm in my like video making mode, I have like a little dry erase board with like my video ideas on there. I would show it to you guys right now, but my handwriting's really bad, so I don't want to. I don't want you guys to see that. And I be spelling stuff wrong too. Yeah, I definitely don't want to show you guys. To me, Dark Dimension / Equinox is the strongest spell in the series. Like, as of right now, it is, just because, like, with how everything works in Black Clover, the fact that it cuts through dimensions and is ignoring everyone's durability puts it higher than all the other spells. But, like, the main thing with Black Clover is if they get to the point where they show that if you have higher mana, you can just tank spells, then that would put it, like, lower. Like if Yami ever fights an opponent that is able to just have so much mana that the attack doesn't matter, then it would change just how the spell works at all. Because right now, lots of the fandom thinks, like most of the fandom thinks that like it just beats everything because it ignores everything. But you have to remember, like if you're just that much stronger than somebody, certain abilities won't work, and it's even like that in Black Clover. Like it's like that in like most series. Like I hate to keep referring to Bleach because I'm talking about it now, so I keep thinking about it. But like in Bleach, like yeah, they all have swords, but if your like Reishi or spiritual pressure was just so high, and the other person just couldn't cut you, it didn't matter. So like, and it's like that in most shows. Like if you're just so strong, abilities don't work. Like even in Dragon Ball Z, like Krillin tried to use a Destructo Disc against Cell, just broke against his neck. Like, and I could do this for like so many shows. I think One Piece is probably one of the only ones where I can't, just because Devil Fruits have weird interactions. But yeah. Finally off work and can watch this in peace. Korima, what is up, bro? What's going on? How was work? I hope you're staying safe with this whole like COVID stuff. Definitely, I hope you're staying safe because I don't want any of you guys to get sick. I don't really understand how people compare Naruto rivalry and the Black Clovers. Personally, I think Black Clovers is better. I really do too. Like the Naruto and Sasuke rivalry was cool until like Shippuden. Like once Sasuke tried to leave and he went down his whole dark, super angsty emo path, it just got whacked to me in terms of a rivalry. Now don't get me wrong, I like Sasuke's character. In the Naruto story games, I will pick me some Sasuke and fight with him. I don't care. But as far as the rivalry goes, it was just like, Cause like the whole first part, cause like I feel like Naruto Part 1 did it really really well with how they set it up. Like we knew they were going to fight. Like it was basically just super set up that Naruto and Sasuke were gonna fight. Like there was no question about it, and it was done really well. But in Part 2, it was just like there was really no reason for them to fight after like he got his revenge against Itachi. It's almost like Kishimoto had like hyped up the whole fight between Naruto and Sasuke, and it's like, well crap, let me just make them have to fight. Like when Sasuke came back and he was like, I want to be the Hokage, I was just so irritated. I was just like, for what? Like why do you just all of a sudden want to be the Hokage? It was just, I don't know. I really did not care for it. I did not care for it one bit. Best rivalry in history, Ash versus Gary. Facts. Facts. Ash versus Gary was goated rivalries right there. It made me hate Gary so much though when I was a kid watching it, because I'll be rooting for like Ash, but Gary was so cool and he had like all of like the better Pokemon and stuff, so it was just, they made it hard to want to root for Ash. I'm getting destroyed. I'll just stay with I can't get a foothold. Good, that was like all my health. Your main goal right now is to get to 1K, which is like a good goal, but I think you should like in my opinion, I think you should like section it off into smaller goals. Like I'm not for sure offhand what you are right now, but I can use myself as an example. Like first goal was like 50 subscribers, the next goal was like 100, then like 200, then like 250, 300, like almost like have the mini goals leading up to the big one. Cause like when when your main goal is something super huge, it's like a really daunting task. Like it's just really hard to get to. That's just me though. Like, and then it also works out because you can pat yourself on the back when you reach the little mini goals. It's like, okay, goal is to get to like 500 subscribers, and you get to it. It's like, cool, I got there. Like, go me. Well, this just has all the most annoying computer people on there. Like, computer lich, computer veto, and computer luck. That should just not even be allowed. That should literally not be allowed. I feel like Kishimoto had nothing to do with Sasuke's character after he killed Itachi. Facts. It was like, because Sasuke's whole entire character was centered around Itachi. Like, literally, Sasuke's intro was based around Itachi. So, like, after he killed him, it's like, well, what do I even do with this character? Like, why is he even still here? And I think he did his best to, like, make Sasuke have meaning. But him wanting to be the Hokage at the end was just a stretch for me. Like, it was just a stretch. So, I don't know. Yugi and Kaiba, oh my gosh. Kaiba is, like, the best shonen rival ever. Like Kaiba is goated shonen rivals for sure. Like, when it comes to talking trash, Kaiba, bro. When he said you're a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck, I felt that. The bots in this game are too OP, bro. Like, some of the combinations of teams in this game should not be fair, are not fair. Like, oh my gosh. Like, that one I just went up against Veto, Lich, and Luck. I didn't even matter what their fourth character was. It was just stupid. Like, it was so dumb. Like, I didn't stand a chance. I'm actually surprised I'm doing so well at keeping up with the chat. Sometimes you can't even run away, bro. Yeah, depending on on what character you are and like who you're facing, nah, there's no escape. There's literally no escape. Oh, they had Charlotte on their team. That was with her traps. So annoying. So annoying. Like, so annoying. This game is fun though. Like it's like a good time sink. Like, if you just want to like turn your brain off and play some games. Let me see. That's why I like Kurapika and Hunter x Hunter more than Sasuke, because Kurapika has 2 goals. Like, I agree in terms of like as just an overall character, I agree. Like, as far as like what they mean to the series, like I don't, because at least because Kurapika is not really super important to like the overall Hunter x Hunter or the overall Hunter x Hunter. But like, I don't know. I take that back, I guess. I guess Sasuke just seems more important in Naruto just because like he was like Naruto's direct rival, whereas like Kurapika is more of a side character, so like that's kind of why he doesn't seem as important. I didn't like how they did like Kurapika's character though. How he got like super dark. Like I get it what he went through, but I don't know. He got all dark and I kind of just like started to like him less. Do you think people are correct when they say Yuno is strong for no reason? I saw some reactors say that, and it was annoying. Not gonna lie. See, people who say Yuno is strong for no reason, I feel like they might have just not been paying attention to what's going on in this story. Like, so if you think about it, like, yes, Yuno is gifted. Like, Yuno is strong. Like he does have natural talent. But when you really pay attention to it, Yuno trains almost as much as Asta. Like, Asta probably trains the most. Yuno's literally right after him. So it's like Yuno is talented, but he works his butt off to also be talented. And that's one of the things that like I like a lot about Black Clover is because there are lots of talented people. Like Langris is super talented. He just didn't really train all that hard. Like tons of nobles and royals in Black Clover are mad talented. They just did not train. Like Solid is super talented. Like he's a really talented mage, but he didn't train, so he looks weak. Like Yuno just worked his butt off. So like when people say Yuno's strong for no reason, it's just dumb. He worked hard. Like he worked hard to be where he is. Like even with his high mana amount and the spirit, if he didn't train, he'd be garbage. Who's your favorite Black Clover character currently? So like currently right now, like I like William a lot, but like my main only reason for even liking William is just because of like how much character development. Oh my gosh, how much character development he has around him. Like just how much he's like grown as a character. But like just like overall, probably Yuno. Like I really enjoy like the rival characters, and I think Yuno's a really good rival character, so I like him a lot. They have F and Julius on their team. That's really annoying. Like, Julius is a super annoying character. So I'm trying to get more into anime, but I don't know where to start. I really like horror, so maybe you can recommend something for me with the knowledge that you have. Oh man, so like, I don't know if this really counts as like horror or anything like that, but like Death Note is really good. It's kind of, it isn't, like it is older, but it's not like it's not like old animation style, but it's like, so like the premise of the story is like, there's this book that if you write the names of somebody in, they'll like die. So basically this dude becomes like a serial killer from it. Like he only kills criminals, but he's still a serial killer nonetheless, and they're trying to catch him. And there's like tons of like suspense and stuff like that. I don't know if that necessarily counts for horror, but like I think you would enjoy it a lot if that's like one of the ones that you're into. If you're looking for like some heavy stuff, Akame ga Kill is pretty heavy. Like that one there's a lot of death in that one. So like if you're looking for that, just prepare to be hurt. Like all I say is don't get attached to literally anything in that show. Corpse Party. I did hear Corpse Party was alright too.
ナイスサポートだレボスケ
Good aura ones. I don't know. All I can think of right now is just ones that are like kind of just gory. What do I think of Roku? Roku no Hero? Broku's cool. I enjoy him a lot. Like, I guess I don't really understand like what you mean exactly, but no, I think he's cool. Like, I don't have any issues with him. I mean, him, just like any other YouTubers, like, I disagree with so many YouTubers on so many different things, but like, it's not like a big deal though. Like I mean, like, take his whole stance on the 7 deadly sins versus like the Black Bull. Like, it's like overall I agree, but like at the same time, there's lots of different points that I feel like are overlooked in the argument. But like aside from that, I enjoy his videos. Like, I'm not gonna act like I watch every single one, but like I watch a decent amount of them. The thing, I don't watch like a ton of like I don't know, like I guess I have my people that like I just like watch specifically. But no. Yeah. Okay, if you're just talking about his videos, then yeah, his videos are cool. I enjoy them. Sometimes I feel like his theories are like super crazy, but then again, they're just theories, so it's like cool. Like, I don't mind a super crazy theory. And then some of his his Norse mythology stuff is actually coming true, so like, I mean, he's calling it. I'm gonna watch Death Note after Full Metal Alchemist, dude. Like, I was so on the fence about Death Note, but I was happy once I started watching it, cause I was like, this is actually really good. Full Metal Alchemist is really good too. Right now it's Dante because he's hilarious, but as a whole, it probably between Asta, Yuno, or Noel. Yeah, Dante's so different from what I thought he was gonna be like. Like, I did not think he was gonna be like this charismatic or this like kind of funny, but he is. So it's like it's just great. I watch Broku when I'm bored, to be honest. I mean, like I said, he makes some good videos. And then another thing with me is like, I have like a short attention span, like kind of like when it comes to YouTube videos. So like, I watch his video, like because his videos sometimes are a little longer, so I watch them in like parts. Like, I watch like half of one video, and then I watch like the other half later. The latest chapter of Black Clover didn't like annoy me. I was just kind of bummed that the Spirit Guardians like didn't do more. Like, or like, I was just like, cause like I said before, they were hyped up. Like, the Spirit Guardians were super hyped up. Like, everybody was like, oh yeah, it's the Spirit Guardians. Like, they're these tier 0 or stage 0 mages, like the strongest in the Heart Kingdom, and they just get no diffed by Dark Disciples. And I'm just like, really? Like, really? Is Gaja the only one strong? And then, like, I don't even know if Gaja's strong anymore. Like, what if he gets no diffed by a disciple? Like, if Gaja goes out there and gets, like, bodied, I'm gonna be mad. Like, I'm gonna actually be upset about that one. But yeah, no, it's not like I was upset by it. I was just disappointed in the Spirit Guardians. The Spirit Guardians are the new Diamond Generals. Facts, bro. Cause at least the Diamond Generals, you could actually say that, cause at least the Diamond Generals lost to Xenon. At least they lost to a Dark Triad member. The Spirit Guardians lost to Dark Disciples. Like, let that sink in. The Diamond Kingdom could actually be stronger than the Heart Kingdom when you think about it that way. Cause at least they didn't lose to Dark Disciples. Goodness gracious. Facts, it really is just like that in Fairy Tail all over again. Like, these characters that are hyped up and just get no diff, just like, I think everyone is getting no diff by the Spade. They really are, which kind of like annoys me a little bit that everyone's getting no diff by the Spade, because it's like everyone knew, like everybody knew about the Spade Kingdom, like because it's like Julius knew, and the Heart Queen knew. It's like they all knew that they were like harboring demons and like what is it? They're like harboring demons and like doing shady stuff to get stronger, and it's like, why did we wait so long like before we addressed it? Like, I understand that the Clover Kingdom was dealing with the elves, so they really couldn't do it or do anything about it, but like, I don't know. I feel like the Heart Kingdom should have been more pressed to deal with the Spade Kingdom. I don't know. The Spade Kingdom is literally going through just clapping everybody like with no problems at all. Like, no problems whatsoever. Like, they trained so hard for nothing. Well, I mean, it's one of those things too where like, it's not like the Spade Kingdom were just sitting on it's not like they were just sitting on their hands for like 6 months. They were probably like getting stronger and bolstering their forces too. So I mean, they was doing stuff. Honestly, what I'm really hyped for is I want to see Mars again. Like, I know like some people think that he was in the Diamond Kingdom with everybody else when they got beat up, but I don't think he was. Like, I'm one of those people that like still thinks that Mars was out somewhere with like possibly Fanzel and Ladros. Like it just, I don't know. To me, it wouldn't make any sense for him to just be like destroyed. Murdered by the goodness. But didn't Laurel get cursed? I mean, she did, but it seems like how her curse seems like is because like what is it? She said she's gonna like die or something in like a year, or like no, yeah, in like a year when she like first showed up, when they first showed her in the story, and it was just like I feel like the curse is making her weaker, or like, yeah, just like it's making her weaker as time goes on. So like, to me, it just seems like they would have tried to form an alliance with another kingdom sooner rather than later to like at least have Laurel at full strength or have her close to full strength. But then again, how the Heart Kingdom is set up, like they rely way too much on their leader for everything. Cause like Laurel literally keeps track of the entire Heart Kingdom by herself. So like it just, they rely way too much on her, in my opinion. Which is probably why they're getting clapped right now. Like, I feel like if Laurel wasn't protecting them, they probably like Laurel herself would probably do really well against multiple of the disciples and stuff. Like, she could probably take out a bunch of them like just all alone. But the Spirit Guardians are just garbage by themselves for whatever reason. I think Xenon will be the final villain of this arc, even though Dante is the leader. I can see that. I mean, there are definitely times where like some random side person ends up being stronger than the main villain. So like, it's very possible. Me personally, I don't even think any of them are going to be the main villain. I think there's going to be like some like super crazy like demon or devil or something that's going to be the main villain. Like, not exactly how Zagrid was, but I do think it's going to just be one of those things where like another big bad comes out of nowhere. Dude. Nessa is destroying me. Goodness. I want to see Leo again. I want to see him get stronger since he... Wait, what? I want to see Leo again. I want to see him get stronger. He is so interesting. I definitely agree with that. I think Leo is a really interesting character. Just because like he has so much potential, just like if you look at who his siblings are. And like the cool thing about Leo is he seems like such like a good mix between his siblings. Like, cause it definitely seems like I mean, it does seem like that like Fagolian does do a bit of up close fighting, but it does seem like he has lots of like mid range stuff, and like Marileona is like all like up close and personal. And like Leo does kind of both. Like he shoots fire, but then again he'll run up and just like kind of just like slash at somebody with fire. So I think it's cool. So like he just came back. Literally just came back. Like, it's ridiculous. Crazy. Just the crystal. Get some extra. I only wanted to know what the elves are doing before the time skip. Yeah, I'm super interested to know like what the elves have been up to, like Raya and Veto and them. Like part of me feels like they just are gonna like make their own little like elf like village or something on in like the Forsaken realm. Like I feel like that would make sense for them to do. Or they could have been given a job. Who knows?
俺だって負けねえぞ。これからも頑張るぜ。
You think the Witch Queen is gonna help Vanessa out? I kind of did think that the Witch Queen was gonna have to step in if Yami didn't. Like if something didn't happen when Dante was kind of going all out against those guys, but I don't know. I feel like Vanessa should have went back to the Witch's Forest for training, since like the Witch Queen would probably be the best person to teach Vanessa how to get stronger. So I feel like we might see her in like a flashback or something. So I think she did help her. Like I think that would be cool. I really want to see the Witch Queen again. I think she knows more than she's letting on. See, it's one of those things where like, I don't think she knows more than she's letting on. I just don't think anybody like asked her, like I don't think they utilized her to the best of her ability. Like, cause nobody really asked her questions. Cause like when they all went to the Witch's Forest, they were just trying to get Asta's arms healed. They didn't really care about any of the history or the lore of like the world. Like, I don't know why no one has gone back there to ask her more questions. I mean, granted, she's crazy, but it looks like she's at least trying to help them out. So I really feel like they should at least, like, attempt to get information out of her. It's been over 40 chapters and what? I don't know what you're talking about. What power do you think Vanica has? I don't know, because it is seeming like the Spade Kingdom has lots of these, like, body-related powers, like stuff like bone magic. People have been speculating that Dante has flesh magic and like stuff like that. The guy has skin magic. So I know some people have said that Vanica might have like some type of blood magic or something along those lines. I'm not for sure. I do think someone in the Spade Kingdom is going to have a muscle magic, because it just kind of makes sense to me. Like the whole flesh thing and then bones and then muscle, like it just makes sense to me. That'd be funny if Vanica was the one who maybe had like a muscle magic, like something with like muscle tissue or something along those lines. Or she may even have blood magic, but the Witch Queen already has blood magic. But like multiple people can have the same magic, so it's not like only one person can have blood magic, I guess. I guess for Vanica, if it's going within the Spade's theme of bodily parts or bodily functions, I'm going to go if she either has blood or muscle. That's what I think. Think we'll see the Diamond King? I hope so. Like I'm assuming that Dante is the leader of the Spade, like, or somewhat the Spade King or something. Like I'm assuming he is. And then we've seen Laurel, and then we don't even know who the current king of the Clover Kingdom is. So, but I do want to see him, like the Diamond King. That'd be cool. Tabata has been ripping my hair out, waiting for Noelle versus Vanica. I agree. Like it's taking forever. Like I understand. I kind of get what he's doing, because like the Golden Dawn one, that was the fastest one to wrap up and it started it all. I do feel like the Dante and the Asta thing lasted a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but I am happy that we're finally in the Heart Kingdom. But like watch Tabata do something and like cut away from this as soon as it gets good, or like Vanica and Noelle are finally about to show off, and then he like cuts away for whatever reason. I feel like he's gonna do something just like that. Vanica can have something like that one Sound Ninja 4 guy, the one that fought Kiba. Oh, like he can like she can like split her body off and just have like clones or something. So I think that was, oh yeah, because that guy, he could like invade your body, and he had like multiple body parts and stuff. That dude was actually super creepy. Like now that you like mention it, he was like mad weird. I'd be down with that. Like I had to think about it for a second, but nah, I'd be okay with that. Who killed? Oh, Charmy, when? I didn't even see her attacking me. It would be legendary if Mimosa got to stage 2 or 1, plant armor, dress like Noelle. I agree. I think that like, Mimosa definitely slept on. But like, she has like a huge magic amount herself. Like she's no slouch on her own. Like, like she's mad powerful as a support slash healer. Like I do kind of wish she was more useful, like as far as like attacking goes. But like not everybody can be like super powerful attackers. So like I get it. God. Sakhan and Ukon, that was their names. Thank you. I could not remember for the life of me. Like I had no idea what those guys' names were. Oh, there's a Magno on their team. That's why I keep dying so fast. Like I'm like, why am I dying so quick? Like I told you guys before, Magna in this game is like broken. He's so broken. Like he is so broken. How is Miles coming back so fast? Like as soon as he dies, he's already back. The Dark Disciple with skin magic reminds me of that gay Ron card from Bleach. Oh yeah, the one that Yumi Chica fought, like the Rose guy. I thought that was so random too for Black Clover. Like it was just like out of nowhere. They have this really eccentric guy. It was so random. To me at least. It just felt really random. So Quan, what are the chances of Hunter x Hunter releasing anything this year? Absolutely zero for me. Like I was a big fan of Hunter x Hunter. Like when the anime was out, like way back when, or not like the original one, but like the like newer, or not newer, but like that like 2011 remaster one. I was such a huge fan of it, and I was so hyped for the manga for it to keep going. But like Togashi just takes way too many breaks for me. Like he takes way too many breaks. Like oh my gosh. Like don't get me wrong, I want it. I want it so bad, but I just have no faith. Like I have none. Zero faith when it comes to Hunter x Hunter. Gone on hiatus way too many times for me. Togashi probably chilling at home, doubt he's drawing a chapter. Facts, bro. Togashi, I can tell you exactly what Togashi's doing right now. He's playing freaking Final Fantasy VII Remastered, like, in his pajamas right now. Like, for a fact. That is what Togashi's doing right now. He's not even thinking about Hunter x Hunter. I know it. He's not even thinking about it. Like, he is big chilling. Facts. I really hope Magna steps up his game at some point. He's too cool to get the Yamcha and Cuba treatment. I agree. I mean, I guess at the very least, if he does get that treatment, it'll make a little bit more sense since he just is a commoner or like a peasant. Like so he just actually isn't all that strong in the verse. Like Kiba was a part of like the Inazuki clan or whatever, so like he was at least like a member of something important in Naruto and was still like trash. Whereas like Magna is just like no one expects anything from that guy to begin with. Quan, I have a question. Have you seen Togashi's Room from the 90s? Yes, and then I even seen what was it? The one guy from Greed Island. I can't remember his name, but like the developer guy in the Greed Island arc. Like that guy's room was supposed to be based off of Togashi's room itself, and I was just like, this dude is living like an actual hobo. Like, like I have no idea how Togashi somehow married the author of Sailor Moon, but that's the thing. Like they have money and royalties. Like they don't even really need to be worried about working or worried about writing. Like Togashi gets on all my nerves. And I think the thing that really irks me with Togashi is I remember reading a like interview, because if you guys have ever, I don't you, some of you may know this, some of you may not, but if you ever feel like Yu Yu Hakusho just kind of ended abruptly and that it like could have kept going, it's because like he was tired of writing Yu Yu Hakusho, which is why he stopped. He just wanted to end it, and that's why it just ended. Like, and it's just like, dude, Yu Yu Hakusho was so good, and then you just end it like that. Like you just say, I'm tired of writing it, so I just want it to be over. It was like, come on, dude. You think there are angels in... Do you think there are angels in Black Clover? Honestly, since there's like demons and devils, I would assume so. Just because if one thing is true, then like if one thing is there, usually the other side of it is there too. So like I think they are. I just hope they do it like different enough. Like I don't want it to be really similar to Seven Deadly Sins, but I don't think it will. Like I don't, because already right now it's looking like there's this whole demon army that wants to get out and storm the world, kind of like how it was in Seven Deadly Sins. So hopefully it's not like exactly like that. You like the ending of Yu Yu Hakusho? I mean, I'm not saying the ending was bad, but it just ended. Like in the last fight, where Yusuke was fighting against that other demon guy, the blind guy, I can't remember his name. But he was fighting against the blind dude, and he like started to unlock the like sacred energy. Like he literally started to get another power right there. It's like I really feel like they could have kept going with something, or at least talk about that power. Like he started to get the same power as freaking Sensui, and then you just end it right after that. I was so mad. I really need to watch Yu Yu Hakusho since it's the pre-build to Hunter x Hunter. I mean, it has some similarities, but not as much as you would think. Like, it's not nearly as vital as you would think it is. Like, honestly, to me, it's better just because, like, Yu Yu Hakusho is, like, really fast-paced. Like, it gets through the plot, like, really quickly. Like, and not in, like, a bad way. Like, it doesn't feel too fast. It just doesn't waste any time. Like, there's not a lot of filler. Like, it just, like... And not like filler as in non-canon events, but just like there's not any like fluff in between events or in between character interactions and episodes. They kind of just get straight to it. The slowest part is the beginning. Yomi, yes, that was his name. Would you say Kohyuga? It kind of bugs me that I haven't gotten a vid past 1K yet. I wouldn't even stress about that. Like I wouldn't even worry about it. YouTube is weird. Like some stuff pops randomly. Like I believe it or not, I stress about that too still. Like I stress about that too. Like if a vid can get over 1K. I think a lot of it is just like tagging, like just like it's like what you're tagging your videos with, and then like how you promote it. Like definitely promoting on like YouTube and like Reddit and like Facebook. Like just getting as much people can see it as possible. Cause I mean like we all love Black Clover content, or just we all love watching videos about the things that we like. But just like if YouTube doesn't show it to us, or if we don't see it, then there's no way we can know about it. That's why like me personally, I think that like the like marketing part, or not marketing, but just like making sure people see it is like the most important thing. Because your stuff is good from the videos that I've watched. I mean, I enjoy it. I was just Yami so much in the story. I still don't even really want to be him. I'm running out of time. It's Crystal Carry. I'll just... Oh, no, not him. I want to be old Yami. Have you read Jujutsu Kaisen yet? I haven't. Is Jujutsu Kaisen the one that's getting an anime soon? I can't remember or not. If that's the one that's getting an anime or not. Because if it's the one that's getting an anime, then I didn't want to watch it. Then, like, because I know one of them was supposed to be getting an anime pretty soon, and I was like, I'm going to just wait for that and just watch it first. And if I like it, then I'll read it. Killua lives on as the voice of Dorothy in Black Clover. Are they really? For real? Is that the voice of Dorothy? I mean, more so powers and characters like territories equals Nin, Kurama equals Kurapika, Shishui equals Corolla. Like, I feel what you're saying. Some of those are just kind of Yeah. Like those like I could see the inspiration, but a lot of those are like loose comparisons, in my opinion, at least. Like if you disagree, that's totally fine. But like to me, they're just loose comparisons. Cause Kurapika had like actual like revenge motivations for the way he was, and like Kurama, like he was just this demon that just got mad comfortable being a human. So like, it's like, I don't know. I don't know. And then Shishui and like Corolla similarities, or Chirolo, however you say his name. It's like I could kind of see it, but Shishui was just more or less like super messed up in the head. Whereas like Corolla, he kind of is like everything he's doing is very like deliberate. Like I don't know. YouTube has a lot of variables beyond your control. Facts like that, yes. YouTube, there's a lot of stuff that is out of your control. The best things that you can do is just make videos that you would want to see. Like make videos that you want to see and then promote and talk about them. Like every video is important. For sure. It's all important. It's all super important. Like I was wondering when somebody was gonna hit me. I was like, I've just been getting away way too clean for too long right now. Somebody's getting dark in the flash. I ain't gonna say about it. Yeah, it's getting an anime, but it might get pushed back. Oh yeah, 'cause the stupid COVID, man. I hope it doesn't get pushed back. If it gets pushed back, then I'll just read it. Cause like, I see people on Twitter talking about it all the time, and a couple of my friends are really into it, and they've told me to watch it or like to read it. Cause what's the guy name? With like he like crosses his fingers like Gojo or something. I don't know what that is, but it looks kind of cool. I think his name is Gojo. I don't know. Like it looks interesting from just what I've seen about it. But I know literally nothing about it. B-stars. Denzel Todd, I will literally kick you off of it. I will literally kick you off of my chat. Bringing anything about B-stars on here. We'll literally just kick you off. The same voice actor for Killua is Dorothy. That is crazy. I had no idea. You want to talk about range. You want to talk about range. That's it right there. Alright, so right now I'm about to wrap up here. I've been streaming for a bit now. I'm heading over to Josuke D Live's channel for his live stream because I was supposed to be in that, but I totally forgot and I kind of went over my time. So if you guys want to check that out, I'm literally going right. I'm going right over there, but I am going to end my stream because I'm like quartets nights out. So yeah, definitely thank you guys for popping by. Like the stream. If you guys want me to do more streams, just let me know. Like, I don't know. I'm not really doing much during the whole like quarantine thing, so I could do more streams. Like, I got a bunch of different anime games, so I could like play those like Pirate Warriors or like One's Justice. It just depends on what you guys want to see. Cause I did enjoy this a lot. Hugo, your voice doesn't need to be deeper or cooler. Your voice is fine the way it is. I think I sound ridiculous too. But anyway, that aside, definitely check out Josuke's stream. Like I said before, like it. I'm starting to repeat myself, so just ignore that. But I will catch you guys in my next stream. Again, thank you.